Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today is going to be slightly different. Stray Kids released a trailer for This and That. It's not like a music trailer, it's like a concept. I don't know how to explain it. I don't typically react to these ones, but I thought that it would be a fun little change of pace. They did release their timetable as well, so whenever y'all see a video come out with a music video teaser or a music video in general, be ready to see a video from me as well shortly after. You're gonna be so sick of me. Hopefully in a good way though. I don't typically theorize on stuff. I believe that this is going to be a little bit out of my comfort zone as well. I don't typically do like a deep dive situation. This one's still not gonna be crazy like that in the slightest. We're still gonna have a silly goofy time. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Although I am able to joke about a lot of stuff, I like to think I'm kind of funny sometimes. I am a very literal person, which is really frustrating to people sometimes when something happens and they're like, oh my gosh, is that what I mean? And I'm like, I swear, my brain couldn't compute. And so I know that's really frustrating, not only to myself, but to others around me. I try my best. If there are things that I'm thinking during this video that you either don't agree with, or maybe you have more to add on to the theory, if you have a completely different thought about the album and the comeback and the concept, I would love to hear it. Love and hate that Stray Kids never says exactly what is going on. They never say like what a lyric is meaning. They never say what a concept is completely. Love it because it makes it so open for interpretation. It makes it really fun for the fandom to bounce ideas off of each other. When people are able to interpret it in different ways, it's such a delight to hear because it opens up conversations and discussions about it, and I think that's really fun. On the side of me hating it, I just sometimes wish that I knew what exactly was going on. I just need it out of my head. So very love-hate, and I'm sure that's what's gonna happen with this trailer today. I've been told that it's kind of like a psychological thriller. I don't do well with horror. Stray Kids recently released a video of them doing a haunted house situation. I don't watch those. I'm sorry. I don't watch anything that's scary. I don't fuck with the ghosties. So many people don't believe in that stuff. I don't want to take the chance. If it's out there, I hope the afterlife is treating you well. Feel free to do whatever you're doing as long as it does not fuck with me. I say thank you to my washer and dryer. If it ever comes to life, I'm on the safe side. You know what I mean? I don't need any of that bad kind of situation. You know, I don't know what's gonna happen and I'm already so stressed. I'm scared. No, it'll be fine. I am still gonna show you guys the comic books, and the purpose of me showing this one is because the background, there are so many of them that it almost just looks like clones. And I thought that was perfect because the video seems to be full of clones. Wade Wilson, Deadpool, number 2. I don't love clowns. Does it look cool? I hope that it does. There's a lot of them. They're in the background. They're just little guys, you know? They're just sleeping. Here's a little close-up of it though. He's just stepping in a pool of jam. If I open up a page, will there be clowns? No, but there's a crotch shot. Wait, there is a clown. Put those legs away. We're gonna watch the trailer all the way through. I'm not gonna cut anything out. We're going to watch the entirety of the thing. After that, I will give my little thoughts. Maybe we'll be on the same page. Maybe we won't. I still have my post-it note from the last time. Let's get into it. Go get yourself something comfy and cozy to drink, and let's watch the video.
This. This. That.
I'm uncomfy.
This. That.
I hated that.
This. That.
this, that, this, that.
Is he being
This,
sold?
that, this, that, this, that, this, that.
Are they all wearing the
that,
same sweater?
This, that.
Oh.
This, that, this, that, this, that.
Oh.
This.
I'm so creeped out. This is so creepy. I don't like this. Where's Felix? Oh, there's Thingman. Where's Felix? Hi, Felix. Is he gonna eat himself? What's going? There's so many of them. I didn't like that. So uncomfortable right now. The first thing that I have noticed, this person here, I don't know who they're supposed to represent. That part, I don't know, and I would love your thoughts on it. I'm probably gonna be holding this tea for the entirety of the video. That's what I do when I'm scared and uncomfy. I hold my mug. Get familiar with it. Whenever they put the headphones on, they become a different member of the Stray Kid. Every time, they all have the same sweater on. So you've got Chan that's in it, Lino's got it, Han's wearing it, Changbin's got it, Ayan, Hyunjin. The only people not wearing it, which this is where I don't understand the lore. I tried asking fellow stays if they could explain the Stray Kids lore to me like I'm 5, but instead they all just kept telling me random facts about the kids, but not the music lore. As much as I appreciate the fun facts and I love hearing them, none of my questions were answered. So I don't know why Felix is like the controller. I don't know what it's all about. He also seems to be the only one who's not afraid of the fact that there's a bunch of clones of him everywhere. So is he a clone himself? You know what I mean? I'm confused. My brain on fire. Not in a good way right now. But he's not freaked out. Also, Singman, what the hell are you up to? What are you doing? I don't know what's going on here either. He's charging people to go have like hallucinations. I don't know what's going on. Firstly, close enough. Welcome back, Freeze Chan. As I watched this again, I watched it a 3rd time. I watched it a 4th time. It feels like every member is showing their own fear. And this is where a lot of you may not agree with me.
That. That.
This drink part makes me so uncomfortable. Here's the thing. Y'all hate the talk about AI. I hate talking about it. So I'm gonna try and look at this on a deeper level. Maybe it's not this deep. Maybe it is. I don't know. I'm just sharing my little thoughts with ya. Looking at the drink just turn into whatever, this is making me think about how months and months ago there was that whole thing about people making deepfakes of Stray Kids, and this happens with so many celebrities. Generally, it is one of mine and many of my content creator friends, all of our fears to be created into deepfakes, like to be created in AI. I don't understand why people think that it is so okay to use AI and use a person who is not consenting to be used in this way. I'm getting upset just talking about it. Even people who will put Stray Kids into an AI filter with a photo of themselves to make it look like they're a couple. That's so... That's... If you don't think that you're parasocial in any way, I think that you are just for doing that. And that's just my opinion. Yes, it may be, it was just like a silly little photo. I'm gonna flip the roles. Instead of it being like, hee hee, so cute, I'm with my cute boyfriend Chan, haha. I don't know this man. You're just you, beautiful you, wonderful you on the internet. And you open up your page and there's a person who randomly AI generated you, a person you have no idea who the fuck they are. You go on the internet and you are AI generated with this man, with this woman, in like a happy couple kissing on the cheek kind of fucking way. Are you still feeling the same way? Are you still comfortable? And now think of that in a sense of being created into a deep fake. I'm so mad. And this probably isn't even what this video is freaking mentioning. People are not talking about this shit enough. AI has gotten so good that personally, I'm not educated enough, or the AI is just so good that I can't even tell what's AI and what's CGI. And you might be thinking, Jess, it's not that deep. But it is. It is that deep. Because this doesn't just happen to celebrities, it has literally happened to fellow friends of mine who don't even do content creation, who aren't putting their faces out there other than on Facebook. So yeah, nervous laughter. Okay. Anyway, this entire video has the kids cloned, just like AI cloned. It looks like their heads, like Hyunjin's look so, they all look so unnatural, but Hyunjin specifically makes me so uncomfortable. It doesn't look natural in the slight, and it's not supposed to. It's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable. It's supposed to be creepy, because what y'all are doing with AI is creepy. Also, can I just say that Tall Chan makes me very uncomfortable. Not because I don't think that you've got the personality and the greatness of a tall king, Chan. Everything is just so uncomfortable. Chan's part also feels like, it feels like he is definitely tasked with having to make a lot of decisions. Being like, do you want this? Do you want that? And people never really being satisfied with what they want. And that seems so incredibly stressful. See, Lino's is where I don't know what's going on. The most that I can think of, if I'm thinking of just like the horrors of K-pop and being an idol, all I can think about here is just like photos being taken at vulnerable times. Maybe another take of this as well could be that a lot of times people look at Lino and they look at him for his looks and not typically for how freaking talented that man is. Whether it's dancing, singing, him being so compassionate and so loving. This makes me uncomfortable. I have been staring at this one of Han. I've been staring at it because I don't know. Like, he's behind there and it feels like he's trapped and he doesn't have a choice. I don't know how to explain it in a different way. I don't know. If y'all have thoughts on that, I'd like to know. You know what I also don't understand? Photo cards. Could either be $2 or $2,000. Print that shit at home. What's going on? I don't understand. Changbin's, firstly, I think that concept was really cool with the plate, and that I just want to put in a little bit of a light note. I feel like this whole video is going to be me just pissed the fuck off. The only thing that I can think of for Changbin is one, him being a chef. Obviously within a day you're in a restaurant, you're creating a ton of dishes and they all have to be perfect. But this could also, I guess, relate to Chan as well, like to everybody in Stray Kids. The pressure to constantly have to create music that is perfect, that everybody will be happy with. I don't know if that correlates, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. But again, this entire video could be completely wrong. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't understand Ian. I know I feel uncomfortable. Not with Ian himself. He is the cutie patootie right here. I'm like, what's happening there? What's going on? That one I can't figure out. I would love to know y'all's theories about it. Dungeons, it just makes me sad. This one just makes me sad. About the pressures of being a performer. Like, everybody's super happy, they're all clapping for him. But the moment that he stops, everybody's kind of like, hey, let's keep going, let's keep on performing, let's go. We're only happy when you're performing, not as you as a person, only as a performer. Whenever I see videos of Hyunjin, yes, he is extremely talented as a dancer, but he's also so talented in painting and in photographs and in the way that he articulates his wording. I think that his laugh is so freaking infectious. At first when I watched this trailer, I was just like creeped out and uncomfortable. And now that I've watched it a few times, I'm just sad. You know what as well? I feel like Chan being a barista is fitting because it always seems like he's expected to serve everyone. Like he's expected to give everybody what they need. He's expected to fix everyone's problems. He's just a guy. What is he supposed to do? Solve world hunger? I don't understand. Penguin looks like a cutie patootie. He has no clumps. Like he is not. I don't understand. And Felix buying himself from the store. I don't know. The only thing that I can think of is that he has so many brand ambassadorships. He is the face and brand of so many people. Incredible. Like, I don't know how he does all of that. I don't know how he has the time, the energy, the strength. I do not know. But oh my gosh. I understand that I also made a joke in a previous video for Run It, I think, where I said that the chances of Felix taking your job is but never none. And that truly was meant lighthearted way. But I also do understand seeing it from this aspect as well of feeling like you're just a product. It's so easy for people to not look at him as a human, but look at him as an advertisement, which really sucks because again, seeing him in videos like Skizcode and such, he is such a delight to see. If that is even like 1% of what's actually happening and what they're talking about in this comeback, incredible for them even bringing any of it up and trying to bring any of this stuff to light. At the end of the day, they are humans. Imagine yourself with these stresses. Imagine yourself with these problems that you never thought that you would have. I believe that either way, if this video does not mean horrors in those sort of ways, if they are meant a complete opposite way, my bad, but also things are up for interpretation. And no matter what, I feel like this stuff should be talked about nonetheless. Wherever there's light, there's typically shadows. You gotta talk about these things so that they also come to light and things can be dealt with. People can feel safer. And that's just what needs to happen. I believe that having these conversations is really important, and that it's happening everywhere, not even just in K-pop, but in every situation where people are putting their face out there and people think they can do and say whatever they want without any consequences, and everybody should be able to feel safe. But yeah, I know this isn't the happiest video. It's not my typical content, definitely more chatty. I don't know, I'm not so worried about it. Now I have a headache, I have a cold tea, and I still haven't had any food today, which I definitely need to go and do. I'm gonna go make myself an egg bagel. I'm gonna make myself a brand new hot giant mug of tea. If y'all have any different theories or you want to add on to the things that I said, or just tell me a fun fact, I don't know, about anything, about your dog. If you enjoyed today's video, even though it was a little bit angry, please remember to comment, like, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. If you would not mind, I would really appreciate it. Please go get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, take care of your mental health because it is so heckin' important. You deserve self-care and self-love always. And I will see you guys next time, okay? Bye!